Bonjour!
Hi guys.
Today we would like to talk about our new brand in collection, and we will sniff it, smell it, and share what we feel.
Yeah.
Come along with us.
Jusbox.
Jusbox,
Jusbox.
the brand from Spain that produce everything in Italy, and the brand vision is to implement music in perfumes. So it's whether it's something dedicated to the musician or to the whole destination of music.
And
Yeah.
you can see even design.
Yeah, and the design of the fragrance is quite inspired by music as well. The volume of the bottle is 78 ml, so it resembles with a 78 beat per minute, first record ever recorded. Also, you see this vinyl disc, and the box is made like kind of CD disc. I know it's obsolete already, but some of you still remember what's a CD disc. Let's try.
Yeah.
We will try this first one. It is 14 hours dream. One of our subscribers asked us to spray behind the camera so you can see how sprayers works. So let's do this. And actually, thank you for this suggestion. In my mind, I will never think about this. But if you want, yep, that's good. So as you can see, sprayer is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So this fragrance is dedicated to Goa, and this kind of
Heady.
yeah, for sure. It's kind of psychedelic lights of Goa, like these parties with kind of mushrooms or some kind of psychedelic effects.
And it's warm.
Yeah, it's warm. It's sweet at the same time. It's deep, and it made on a controversial two things on patchouli and
Vanilla.
yeah, patchouli and vanilla.
And you can feel patchouli and vanilla like first.
Yeah, it's really sensual, deep. I can feel even like from patchouli, I can feel this like chocolatey feeling.
Yeah.
And something warm, like earth feeling from patchouli as well. And
so interesting.
Yeah. And yeah, and it's like kind of cocooning fragrance that envelops you with this warmth and earthiness. So
we had some problem with our phone.
yeah,
so we
sorry, one of the phone was dead, so we need to switch to another one. And probably you will see the difference in the color. We cannot do nothing with this. Sorry about that. But we will continue with still speaking about 40-hour dream. This like kind of psychedelic, Goa inspired fragrance. And this fragrance is I would say it's pretty good like for everyday, for maybe evening as well. Something nice, cozy at the same time.
Cozy, warm,
Like to feel yourself relaxed and kind of in a trance.
But as for me, it's more for evening. I feel like.
Yeah, yeah. I cannot say it's like it's maybe evening the vanilla, the patchouli and vanilla vibes can throw us so to some place where more dark. You want to have this projection feeling, and projection of these fragrances of all the fragrances of this brand is about 6 to 7 hours. So it's not too much. So it is okay. It's totally okay to apply it in the evening, and you will not feel it. It will not bother you during the night. Yeah. Move to another one. Next one, Feather Supreme, and it's kind of a fragrance with this, like all the sprays are pretty good. Like for all of them, you see, it's Italian love spray perfume. Like one spray is enough for all day.
Fresh.
Yeah, kind of fresh, and it's dedicated to Aretha Franklin, who is a pretty. How can I describe Aretha Franklin? Proud, loud, and the person who say I'm a boss here. But the fragrance you cannot say it's kind of bossy vibes. I would say it's like something more light, freshy.
You can wear it every day, during the day, in the office.
Yeah. It's a musky one. Like for daytime, it's pretty good. Maybe the spring in the fall as well.
What do we have more inside? Musk.
Rose.
Rose. Musk rose.
Yeah. It's kind of gentle rose, a little bit yummy and like a bit sweet, like even
maybe,
soapy. I
yeah.
would say, like even more soapy.
And I feel like a little bit like powdery, maybe.
Yeah, it comes from musk. Yeah, this kind of sensual perfume. I wouldn't say. Oh yeah, and like I thought about this fragrance, and I think they do not disclose this, but it's have some kind of sweat in the structure of the fragrance, so it gives this feeling of sweat, this texture of sweat, like not so smooth, kind of, but maybe it shows like character of person, Aretha Franklin, who inspired this fragrance. And again, the fragrance is not staying too much. It's like 6 hours on the skin. Everyday, I would say it's everyday fragrance, and it's every season even fragrance. I cannot say it's like winter, summer. All of them are pretty good.
And it's so light, so in the office it will be so good. You will not bother some people, people around you. So fresh and as for me, it's like I can say it's like musky perfume.
I don't know why, but this one fragrance reminds me of vinyl, like how vinyl looks like and how it should smells like. I don't know why, like, but I don't know if someone will say explain the feeling like smell of vinyl, that one will be the smell of vinyl for me.
Okay, go to the next one.
Yay!
Which one will choose?
So it will be Siren and Silers. This perfume, it sprays even like after the table.
Rose.
Yeah, that's rose, like over sweet rose, I would say.
So sweet rose, powdery, and what we can see more.
I know it's dedicated to Amy Winehouse and her manner of doing the songs, like kind of a little bit dark. At the same time, it's like sensual, like extremely sensual.
Interesting smell. Do I need to say about the lipstick of my grandmother?
Yeah, she told me before she had a feeling of a lipstick, the grandma's lipstick.
Yes, it reminds me my childhood when I like to open my grandmother
wardrobe.
Yes, and they put her lipstick, and the smell remind me the smell of this lipstick. I don't know, maybe they use notes something like in mix of ingredients the same like from long time ago. I don't know.
I would say for me it reminds me rose jam, like kind of rose jam. Another thing that is in this fragrance is a rum and whiskey. There's kind of boozy but not over boozy. It's a kind of rose that's you wanna stand out with. Like it's rose that you wanna fill the room and show yourself.
And I think I found the word. It's like retro rose. I don't know. Retro.
Yeah. I would say it's kind of retro
like
rose.
From the past. I don't know.
Yeah, I can feel this feeling as well. But like if you take a look at the Amy Winehouse, I know she's passed away, but you can check her videos and how the look, how was dressed. It's always kind of vintage, and it have the vintage feeling. Yeah. Attached to this fragrance. Yeah, and this fragrance is definitely like for evening. I wouldn't say it's like daytime. It's too unusual in a good way, but at the same time, it's kind of something. I don't know, something catchy in this fragrance. You cannot describe it. You cannot decipher except rose. You cannot decipher any other notes, like even whiskey and rum. You cannot feel it in this fragrance. It's something like catchy, like yeah, this one of the like favorites so far in my taste.
So text us your opinion if you tried before.
Yeah.
What it remind you for you.
If you have any opinion about this brand or another fragrances that we not cover in this video, let us know. It's always pleasure to share our information and our point of view, and always pleasure receive a feedback and receive your opinion, because sometimes we don't have this imagine like don't have this place in our head, like it reminds me of something. And you will give us, you the person who give us this feedback, and we can smell it too. Yeah, let's move to the next one.
Yeah.
It's a feeling chill. Please.
Fresh, aquatic, and it reminds me something from mass market.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I
Yeah,
don't remember, but something maybe Kinzo. I don't remember.
I think the aquatic note is pretty usual right
Yeah.
now in a mass market. So yeah, that's why there's so many Dolce & Gabbana Aqua Blue, light blue, and there's so many different fragrances like that's in this style, like freshy, aquatic. Yeah, it's
Like I tried something before, not the same, but something similar.
Like what I can feel watermelon, and I don't know why I can, even though like they don't have this in a pyramid. I can feel the pepper, black pepper, and it's like it's kind of prominent, and it's this note is kind of trendy right now after the success of Ganymede by Marc-Antoine Barra.
There is mask.
Yeah, there is a mask, there is a fig leaves, but this fragrance is pretty complex, and it's hard to understand that like for me the main notes is watermelon with pepper, so which is give this kind of freshy at the same time a bit warm from pepperness. They say it's like kind of vetiver mask, blends of vetiver and mask.
Vetiver, I don't feel at all.
But vetiver, you know, is hard to feel in the fragrance. As usual, vetiver is something that projecting,
but it's strong, scent. And here is so light fragrance. Interesting.
Yeah. The fragrance is dedicated to Café del Mar in Ibiza or Ibiza.
I don't know how to.
I don't know. I don't know either. For
Let
me,
us
it's
know.
Ibiza or Ibiza. I don't know. Both of them sounds pretty good, and it's dedicated to this clubbing culture of DJs and music in the clubs.
But as for me, I feel it. The fragrance is more for men.
Yeah, yeah.
As for me.
Yeah, I would say like a pepper note can have this feeling, can give this feeling. But as I can see in the store, a lot of people like pepper fragrances nowadays, especially ladies, and they do not feel them on themselves. I don't know why, but they always say like when I apply this fragrance, I never feel it by myself. I feel it like 15-20 minutes, and then that's all. But people always give you compliments. So since this note is trendy right now, that note of black pepper, it can be compliment getter, like really good compliment getter. But this depends how it works with your skin. And since the aquatic, I doubt that the projection of the fragrance will be more than 6 hours. I even think it's a bit less. Like in watermelon, it's aquatic, so it will fade away pretty fast. So it's about 5 hours, maybe 4 to 5. But still, really nice for kind of going out and show off. And the daytime, it's pretty good for daytime as well. It's a pretty nice one. So
do you think it's more for winter, spring, or summer?
I think it's more spring, summer, spring, summer, maybe even fall. But for fall, probably a little bit cold. So
summer, I think, like
summer and then in the spring because it's kind of freshy. Yeah, so I wouldn't say it's more for.
And good to go to Ibiza, how to pronounce it?
Good to go to the party.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just when you go in clubbing, that should be your fragrance.
In summertime.
I think it doesn't matter when you go in clubbing. It doesn't matter which one. Nice.
Yeah. Next one.
A visionary eye. Sorry.
I have
again grandma feeling.
Grandma feeling like when I open her wardrobe, you can smell something. I don't know. It just remind me my childhood.
For me, yeah, it's mostly like herbs, wormwood, thyme, also
bergamot.
Yeah, the bergamot. I think it's only freshness from bergamot. I cannot like.
It's complex.
I think the main what I can feel it's iris, oris, this powdery feeling of oris, and then these herbs, even like kind of becherovka kind of vibes, but without any booziness inside. Something like herby and herbal and with a powder. Lavender, yeah.
Lavender. So powdery. For me, it's like a lot of powdery something inside.
Yeah. This is pretty nice, and I think it's develops into something more like kind of second skin fragrance on a dry down, because it have a sandalwood and musk, so it will be something like kind of like creamy veil on your skin in afterwards. So, oh yeah, and the story behind this fragrance, I totally forgot. It's dedicated to Berlin and kind of clubbing culture of Germany, and not to Germany, like Berlin, where everything is mixed. Like in Berlin is pretty controversial city, and also David Bowie and how he create music. Almost said the fragrances, but music, how he create music, this extravaganza feeling, and I can totally feel that one. Something like red haired person and this kind of rock alternative music kind of, I can feel that in this fragrance.
Interesting.
Something really unusual in a good way, and I would say that one will be the compliment getter only because of this. It's something really unusual and sharp, and like since it's sharp, like people will like, what is this? What is
Yeah.
this?
It's like in this fragrance like nothing else.
Yeah,
You will not find something
Yeah.
the same or similar. It's like I never, no, only my grandmother wardrobe. I was feeling the smell, but today I didn't smell it.
Yeah, it's hard to find the as usual Oris fragrances and or Iris. It doesn't matter how you pronounce it. They are more, in a confident and relaxing style, and this one is something energetic. It's something provocative in this fragrance. So it's some kind of unusual Iris fragrance. So it's kind of one of the kinds in perfumes. I didn't smell something like this either. So yeah, it's a good way to try it.
Yeah.
And the last one, I think it's a main one for the brand. It's a Cheeky Smile, and Cheeky Smile is dedicated to the acid music.
This one is my favorite one.
Mm.
I think this fragrance can be so popular because, like, I can feel this trendy style,
Let's be honest, because it smells like Baccarat Rouge.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God. Can
Yeah.
I take with Baccarat?
It has similarity with Baccarat Rouge, and while she's taking Baccarat Rouge, because it also have.
Okay.
Okay, so now you have a Baccarat Rouge. You can try Baccarat Rouge.
Wait.
Not too much, too expensive.
Next one. Don't kill me, don't kill me. Okay. Yes, maybe they have something.
But this one, I mean, not Baccarat Rouge. I mean this one, Cheeky Smile. It's something more woody
And it's more
cozy.
Cozy?
Yeah, for me, yeah. No?
Yeah. For me, it's more strong than.
Than Baccarat Rouge?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's like Baccarat Rouge, like soft and.
Pretty soft. There's a saffron here.
Soft. Maybe you can compare, of course, but I feel the difference. I don't know the notes of Baccarat Rouge.
It's not the same. It's amber fragrance. Both of them are amber fragrance.
Yeah.
And but like for me, maybe because of the name Cheeky Smile, it's kind of more relaxing. Relaxing than Baccarat Rouge. Baccarat Rouge for me is like smells like I'm screaming. I'm rich and famous. Take a look at me. And Cheeky Smile is something more confident and more relaxed because it's much more woody fragrance compared to Baccarat Rouge, and less sweet
and soft wood.
Yeah, it's soft woody. Yeah, it's. I think it's guaiac wood. I'm not sure. Let us check. Woody. They don't say, but
It's so beautiful.
It's pretty sensual. I would say it's like much more sensual compared to Baccarat Rouge. Baccarat Rouge much more for outstanding, like showing off, and this one is just more having a pleasant day. But at the same time, everyone look at you. So it's having a pleasant day in a park in a how it's called, the park in New York. There's a big one.
Central.
Oh yeah, in the Center Park. It's having a cozy day in the Center Park when you're hanging out with the friends and a lot of people around you, and they all take a look at you because you smell amazing.
I feel like this fragrance can be so popular.
Yeah.
So nice, so
Yeah,
beautiful.
it's a crowd pleaser for sure, and nowadays it's another one trend that people like, Ambraxan and Isoya Super, because it works differently on each skin, so it gives this uniqueness to the smelling experience for you and for people around you. So this fragrance, I would say, will be different on each skin, how it works, how it's projecting, and it's again, like, I will come back to the longevity of the brand. The longevity of the brand is about 6 hours. They don't do like beast mode perfumes, but at the same time, it's really nice. If you have a different opinion about the longevity of this brand, just let us know. Maybe it's only our experience that longevity was about 6 hours, and for you it will be a much more long-standing perfume. Yeah, and I would say this perfume is for every occasion, every season. You can wear it everywhere.
So beautiful. And it reminds me another my favorite, but I forgot the name. Something number 4, Après.
Après l'amour?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it have the same Ambraxan in the both fragrances, and it's same amber feeling from both of them. But that one again, it's extremely spicy.
Yeah, and more stronger.
Yeah, and the projecting and much more sexy, and this one is much more sensual. So kind of different vibe comes from the perfume. Yeah, I think that perfume that you can try as well. The fragrance line have a lot of different fragrances. I think they have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 15 fragrances right now. We have only 6 at the moment, and
we have,
yeah, we have a discovery set. So yeah, you can try with discovery set. You can start with discovery set, or you can start with any particular fragrance.
I have a question for you.
Yep.
Which one is your favorite? Or maybe not only one?
Let's do 1 from 5. Like E6. Oh, okay. E6 fragrance. Yeah. So for me, is number 1 is this one, because it's outstanding. It's unusual, and I'm a Sagittarius, and I like fragrances that's kind of outstanding, something like different. I would say number 2 will be this one, Sirens and Sellers, and oh, that's hard. Number 4 will be this. Oh no, it's number 3. Number 3, number 4, number 5, and number 6. But it's just because it's watermelon, and I'm like, it's just watermelon. Okay. What about you?
Can I say just only one?
Number 1.
Number 1, because I'm not sure about others. This is one would be, I think, my favorite one, the first one.
Okay.
From 6 fragrance.
Yeah, I would say this one is pretty nice for every day. This one is you want to have an outstanding feeling. Yeah, this one is nice. This one.
And I have a question for you. First of all, I would like to understand if you have the same feeling like me. Like this is remind you? Is it remind you grandmother lipstick of your grandmother or something, or this one remind grandmother wardrobe or something retro, old style, vintage, something like this? So just let me know. I'm so interested in it because I'm only one, feel it or not.
Yeah, I can feel the retro vibes from these fragrances, but I don't know. Probably my grandma doesn't use a lipstick.
I don't think you're interested in
lipstick, like sniffing grandma lipstick.
I think it's about girls, maybe girls can say like they remember something like this.
Yeah. Anyway, share your comments. Hit the subscribe button, and what is this? On YouTube. What we have also. The bell, the ringing bell. Yeah.
something. Comment, tell us, let us know what would you like to know about maybe some brand of perfume or something else. We will be happy to make a new video about it.
Yeah.
So
Thank you again.
thank you.
See you soon.
See you.
Bye.